Well, we're looking forward to a jam-packed race card on Friday, 2 non-black type features that we will be really looking forward to. I'm getting started chatting to Dean Smith about the Gavin Smith Racing Stable runners, and they get underway with Fiery Countess in race 1. Now, she had her first run last time out, and it was a decent debut, second to the favourite that day, who did have the benefit of experience.
Yeah, Nate, last time out, good run from her. She was still very green, and the 800 doesn't really suit her. She would enjoy the step up to 1,000. Obviously, she's had the national improvement of the first run and expecting a top 3 effort from her.
In race 3, we will see Fearless Badger cut back to the mile, and we'll see Smart View step up to the mile.
Yeah, Nate, hopefully it benefits both of them.
Yeah.
Craig said last time Badger definitely cut him back to the mile. He's not seeing out the 19, so we're trying a mile turf. He hasn't raced turf in quite a while. And Smart View, JP rode him last time and said definitely he needs a mile 2,000. So we stepped him up, and it's a nice handicap, maiden handicap. He's got a lightweight, so hoping for some improvement from both of them.
We'll see the beautiful grey in action in race 4, and that's Golden Pavilion. He's had the 3 outings so far locally. They've all been super runs, and he really does look to have hat-trick potential.
John Nates, I agree. He's flying back at home. He does enjoy the 1,400-metre trip. There is some pace in the race as well.
Yeah.
And expecting a very good effort from him.
Queen of Jazz runs in race 5. Now, she had a comeback run last time out over a sprint. It was a decent run, and she should appreciate being up to 1,400.
I agree, Nate. If you believe in the second run after the rest, you won't have her. But she's doing well back at home. Her last run was very good, and the 1,400 trip will suit her. Obviously, the last of the 12 she stayed on nicely, so the 1,400 will be spot on. And she's in a good space, expecting a quartet effort.
3 runners step out for the yard in race 6, which is the first of the non-black type features of the afternoon. This is the Fairview Mile. First up, Cherry and New. Well, he's a course and distance specialist. He'll be trying blinkers for the first time. Laguna Verde races freshened up, and also racing off a break is Peace in Our World, but he is racing off a break of a little bit longer and quite lengthy, 7 months.
Yeah, Nate, Peace is back from a minor setback. He's fresh and well back at home, so the mile's just a starting point for him.
Okay.
Laguna as well, he's moving good now. We're happy with him. He's got a lightweight, nice handicap race for him. Expecting a fair effort. And Cherry with the blinkers back at home, he's flying, and we're expecting to see him back at his best Friday.
That will be good to see. Now, the next feature, which is the sprinting non-black type Fairview Merchants, is going to be a very, very busy one for the yard. They step out a handful of runners. We're going to start with Kaya's Hope. Now, him and First Origin both are back off lengthy breaks, but Kaya's Hope, he's a horse that has proven himself against Eastern Cape top sprinters over course and distance, and both he and First Origin do enjoy racing fresh.
No, Nate, I agree. Kai's as well, he's back from a minor little setback, but he does enjoy running fresh. Obviously, the top weight doesn't suit against giving weight to all the other horses, but he is a quality horse. It's just a comeback run for him. First Origin as well, he's doing well back at home. He's had a gallop, he's fit and well, so including him in quartet.
Next up will be Gimmy's Laddie and the Winter Lake. Now, Gimmy's Laddie, he is going to really appreciate being back on turf. In fact, he's unbeaten over course and distance, 2 from 2. The Winter Lake, if you look at his East Cape Sprint Cup run, that was brilliant. So certainly track and trip suited, but he's another who will be back off a lengthy break.
And the Winter Lake's off a bleeding suspension. He had a good 3-month suspension. As well, just a run for him to come back from it. We haven't really put a lot of pressure on him, but we just want a nice comeback run from him. Gimmy's Laddie, he's doing really well back at home. This is a nice race for him. Like you said, he does enjoy track and trip, expecting a good effort from him.
And finally, Slim Yanni. He unfortunately lost his jockey in his last start.
Yeah, Nate, Slim's, he's really well. He's back at his best now. He's happy and he's in a good space. He's got 52, so definitely including him in quartet.
And finishing up in race 8 will be Nothing Else Matters. Now, when I last chatted to Dean before this fellow's last run, Dean was really excited to see him back on the turf, and he duly was, and very excited himself, and he found the winner's box.
Yeah, Nate, it won't surprise me if he follows up. We expect him to be top 3. He's in a real good space, and 2,000 turf will suit him again. The compression marks is back on, Craig's back on, so expecting a big effort.
Have to agree with Dean there. No matter which way you look at race 8, Nothing Else Matters is certainly a runner.